Located 60 miles northwest of Virginia Beach is Busch Gardens Williamsburg. This amusement park, developed by Anheuser-Busch and owned by SeaWorld Park Entertainment, first opened its gates in 1975. It's adjacent to the beer manufacturer's brewery and the popular Kingsmill Resort Complex. The park features themes that borrow from various European country elements and was originally called Busch Gardens, the Old Country. It's estimated around 3 million guests attend the park annually, although the recent pandemic temporarily reduced that number. The amusement park is known for its world-class roller coasters, including the Loch Ness Monster, Alpengeist, the Griffon, and Apollo's Chariot. It also has a wide array of rides and attractions suited for visitors of all ages. Join Viewcation as we take a look at the top rides at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. InvadR. This wooden roller coaster opened in 2017. While it's not incredibly tall, standing at 18 meters, it's incredibly fast for its type, clocking in at 77 kilometers an hour. It's also quite long at 646 meters. Loch Ness Monster. This steel coaster was the first in the world to feature 2 interlocking loops. It opened in 1979 and cost $5 million. It has a height of 40 meters with a 35-meter drop, 990 meters of tracks, and a top speed of 97 kilometers an hour. When it first opened, it was the tallest and fastest coaster in the world. Even though it's almost half a century old now, it's still one heck of a ride. Best of all, line times are not that long. Pantheon. Busch Gardens Williamsburg's newest ride is this steel-launching beast, which was designed by renowned design and manufacturing company Intamin Amusement Rides. It stands at 54 meters high, with a track length of just over 1 kilometer and a top speed of 117 kilometers an hour. It features a theme set in ancient Rome with a focus on the deities Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, Minerva, and Mercury. The ride is marketed as the fastest multi-launch coaster in the world. It features 5 airtime hills, a 96-degree beyond vertical drop, and 4 gut-lurching launches. Alpengeist. Featuring an Alpine mountain region theme, this steel coaster was the tallest inverted coaster in the world when it opened in 1997. As of 2021, it still holds the record of being the tallest and longest complete circuit inverted roller coaster on the planet. Alpengeist boasts 6 inversions, a height of 59 meters, and a top speed of 108 kilometers an hour, and a track length of 1,167 meters. When it first opened, it held the record for being the tallest inverted coaster until it was beaten out by Cedars Point Wicked Twister in 2002. Apollo's Chariot. This hypercoaster, designed by Swiss coaster firm Bolliger & Mabillard, opened in 1999. It's 1,488 meters long, with 8 airtime hills and a height of 52 meters. Its top speed is 117 kilometers an hour. While it doesn't feature any inversions, Apollo's Chariot is known for being smooth as butter. Interestingly, during its inaugural run, a passenger was struck by a goose mid-ride, leaving his face covered in blood. While his injuries weren't serious, sadly the goose was killed on impact. Year after year, Apollo's Chariot has been featured on numerous lists of the best roller coasters in the world, peaking at number 4 in 2012 in Amusement Today's annual Golden Ticket Awards. Before we tell you more about the best rides at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Griffon. This so-called dive coaster is one of the most adrenaline-inducing rides at the park. Right off the bat, it plunges riders down a 90-degree drop straight down. It also features 2 Immelmann loops, a splashdown, and an additional vertical drop. Griffon towers at 62 meters tall and reaches a top speed of 114 kilometers an hour. With a total ride time of 3 minutes, it takes riders on a lengthy trek around its 947 meters of track. Like many of Busch Gardens' other coasters, Griffon regularly appears on lists of the best steel coasters in the world, peaking at 19th place in 2010 for Amusement Today's annual Golden Ticket Awards. Grover's Alpine Express. This coaster is best suited for the little ones in your party. After all, grown-ups can't have all the fun. The junior coaster has a top speed of 42.6 kilometers an hour, a height of 7.3 meters, and a length of 180 meters. It can be found in the park's Sesame Street's Forest of Fun section. Verbolten. Here we have another multi-launch steel coaster that opened in 2012. It doesn't have any inversions, and its drop is only 24 meters, but it makes for one incredibly fun ride. In addition to 2 launches that propel riders up to 85 kilometers an hour, Verbolten zips in and out of a building that houses various special effects. The ride is inspired by the Autobahn in Germany. According to lore featured in its teaser trailer and queue theming, a sudden lightning strike plunges the car into the Black Forest, where it encounters all sorts of legendary and mythical oddities. It's a fun ride, albeit relatively short, and typically doesn't have long wait times. Tempesto. This steel coaster opened in 2015 and was manufactured by Premier Rides. The ride launches out of the station up into a partial twist before falling back down through the station backwards into another twist. It then falls back into the station again and accelerates to a top speed of 100 kilometers an hour before traveling up to a height of 46 meters, where it completes a half loop and a heartline roll before exiting in a second half loop. The train then enters a full non-inverting loop before it returns to the station. The ride is notable for being one of the tallest inversion coasters in the world. Le Scoot. Perfect for a hot summer day, this classic log flume ride, which opened in 1975, will be sure to cool you off. Just be sure you keep all your water-sensitive items in a dry bag or have someone hold them for you that isn't on board. Turkish Delight. Classic spinning teacup rides like this one will never get old. You just might want to hold off on the chili cheese fries until afterwards. Escape from Pompei. Debuting in 1995, this family-friendly water ride is ideal for riders of all ages. As the name suggests, the ride is themed after the ancient ruins of Pompei at the base of Mount Vesuvius. The Battering Ram. This giant pendulum ride reaches higher and higher the longer it goes, giving riders a sense of weightlessness. While there's no need for battering rams these days to break down castle walls, the medieval theme of this family-friendly swinging boat ride is a welcome addition. Der Autobahn. For a change of pace, go full throttle on this classic bumper car ride suitable for guests of all ages. Der Wirbelwind. After getting soaked on Le Scoot or Escape from Pompei, you can always dry off in style by wobbling around with your family at harrowing heights on this classic swing ride. The Tradewind. Yet another classic county fair style attraction, this musical circular ride is relatively mild yet thoroughly entertaining for riders 52 inches and taller. Le Catapult. These scrambler-style rides have always been one of our favorites, so while it might not be technically as impressive as something like Pantheon or Griffon, it still deserves a shout-out. Karussel. A trip to the amusement park isn't complete without a ride on the classic carousel ride. Well, that and a bag of cotton candy. Perfect for all ages, this half-century-old carousel features hand-painted horses that have been meticulously restored to their original condition. Roman Rapids. This whitewater rafting ride takes you through all sorts of twists, turns, and splashes. The rafts, which are pulled along a submerged track, hold up to 6 riders. At first, you might get the impression the ride is fairly tame, but it quickly speeds up and increases in intensity. The ride is themed like a canal race through Roman ruins and will leave you utterly soaked by the end. You'll feel like you stepped aboard a water chariot as you race along the surging currents. As you splash through the canals, water jets will shoot up out of the water on all sides of the raft, and you'll come face to face with drenching waterfalls. Mach Tower. This 73-meter tall drop ride can hold up to 30 riders per ride, accommodating 500 riders per hour. It opened in 2011 and has been scaring the bejesus out of those who are afraid of heights ever since. As you ascend to the top, classical music is played that trails off with 3 echoing notes. After a brief pause, riders are plunged straight down at 80 kilometers an hour. Now it's time to hear from you. Which of these rides is your favorite? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.